Welcome back, friends. Once again, we'd like to thank you for giving us your precious time in order to listen to the show. Also, keep sending us questions so that we can keep answering them with our amazing, flawless execution. And then also remember to keep sending us your feedback because we want what you want, a better show. Sorry, you said it looks good in real life?
Yeah,
It's too bad we don't live in real life, do we, Josh?
that is too bad. We live in the Matrix.
Uh, what did that guy get? Did he get the steak outside of the Matrix, or was he
No, he
happy
had it inside the
he
Matrix, and
had
he
it
was like,
inside the? Yeah,
"Ignorance is bliss."
yeah. I mean, he's not really wrong,
No, he's
right?
not.
And
But it would be better to have a favorable existence within the Matrix.
yeah. So would you rather? Like, I feel my life is sort of just a mediocre life. There's no greatness, right? There's just work, kids, bills, houses, yard work, doctor visits, dentist visits, just normal fucking shit. It seems pretty mediocre. Would I rather have a superb life in the Matrix or the mediocre real life that I have?
Ooh, there's a question.
I mean, I've never had the Matrix life, so I don't know if that would be good or not.
Unless you're living the Matrix life right now.
Maybe. So somebody picked a pretty lame life for me to live. What
That's what
could
I'm
I
saying. Like some people get the fucking Chris Hemsworth life, and then some people get the life we have.
who would dictate that? Like if we were living in that Matrix, all of us, who would dictate or what would dictate that we have this mediocrity? Our life
A
is just
random
mundane.
algorithm.
That doesn't seem fair. Or does it? Does that seem the most fair? Because random algorithms really aren't always random. I had a random music select on I had a six disc changer for my car. So six CDs. And I think those CDs could have been MP3s at the time. So if you can imagine six CDs with 200 MP3s on each one of those discs, and I hit random, it would always pick in alphabetical the first song labeled with AAA, whatever it is, and then it would pick the
Yeah,
last song, and then it would pick something in the middle. And if I added a different CD in there, that's the only time it would change the middle one, or the end one, or the beginning one.
that's a dumb AI though.
Hmm.
Yeah, no doubt.
It was cutting edge for its time, like a six disc changer under my seat, and it was able to play MP3s. That was like right on the cusp of awesomeness.
Yeah, I like it.
Still is, in my opinion.
My stereo doesn't work in my H3. It just died. The Bluetooth, it connects to my phone and it plays music full blast. And there's nothing I can do to change the volume, either on my phone or the fucking like player. Even the remote I have for it doesn't work.
Does it have a CD player?
It does. And as soon as you put a CD in, it plays full blast and won't let you change the sound. It won't let you change the tracks. You got to play it as is.
Hmm.
Well, that definitely sucks.
Yeah, that's no good.
I drive to and from work, so it's a 6 minute drive. I'm not really losing anything,
Yeah,
right?
the road trips. It's not really the road trip vehicle either, is it?
No, it cost me 100 and what, $120 to go to Edmonton and back in that fucking pig.
Jesus.
I
So
got the answer for that. You just get a Bluetooth speaker and you just leave it constantly sort of plugged into the charger and you just treat that like your stereo.
I had that for a while. Then I brought the Bluetooth speaker into work so I could listen to stuff at work, and now the Bluetooth speaker doesn't work anymore. But yeah, I did
Oh,
that for a while, and then my car stereo works perfectly fine. It's fantastic, but I'm not into it. I'd rather listen to a podcast than music. It's my whole listening has changed over the last like 3 or 4 years.
well, you're getting old.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, no, like I'm not really listening to any new stuff. Occasionally, when I'm at a restaurant, I hear a song I like, I'll Shazam it, and then I'll save that for like downloading it to listen to later. But I still don't do that very often.
I listen to old music still. The stuff I've always liked.
Yeah, I would much rather do a podcast, but I listen to them. I mean, 6 minute drive. I'm listening to a podcast over a week. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Yeah, but that's my life. That mundane, mediocre Matrix.
Matrix experience.
Yeah, I want the Chris Hemsworth Matrix experience.
Me too.
We're trying to sell me on it so hard. there, Mr. Clay. You're making me want it so bad. Ooh, misery. I can wallow in that.
Well, I'm not miserable. I'm just saying it's
No, I know.
boring.
Well, boring.
It's so
compared to the
boring.
fast-paced lifestyle of Hollywood.
I'll take boring over dodging I don't know, a drone with a bomb strapped to it. That's highly excitable, but not what I want to be doing.
No, I mean nobody said you had to be in the military, if that's what you're talking about, unless you're talking about
Who said you had to be in the military? Coming soon to a something near you, probably.
well, usually a Middle
Just wait.
Eastern
Just
country.
wait. Just wait. You know what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Not by me. I don't even know how to fly a drone. Just saying.
Great.
I don't
I,
own one.
I watched a really good movie the other day that the whole thing was about like drones and how they're utilized in military procedures. And it was actually really good. It had Russell Crowe in it. And
Like
he
a
was like
real.
the guy in the chair.
So this is like a real movie. Like
Yes, it just
okay.
came out very recently on Netflix. I wish I could remember the name of it. The Bad something.
Hmm. I watched a Russell Crowe one where he does like a high stakes poker game in his house, and then I think he's dying, and somebody tries to break into the house. I don't remember what it was. It was 2 hours of meh. I was
Hmm.
hoping for so much more. I don't know if it was on Netflix or Prime. I
You would
watched
like this one. It has two of the three Hemsworth brothers in it.
only two.
Only two. It's missing the most famous one.
Maybe he was busy just being a Hollywood heartthrob.
Didn't even do a cameo.
He was probably laying the pipe down on some Hollywood starlet.
Oh,
Probably.
damn it. See, that's the life I want.
Yeah.
It's the life everybody wants.
I don't know, man. Some people just want to live out in the woods by themselves and have a garden.
Well, that's also a life I want. I want both.
Some people want a big family where you have multiple family members living in one house.
Oh, that sounds like not my kind of fun.
Nah, I'm okay with my kids being here, but I don't really ever want a live-in girlfriend. I can't. Yeah. Just thinking about it sort of makes me sick to my stomach. I don't know what it is. Like
I
a
Which
can take a
part?
guess.
well, like a second mom to my kids. I don't want that.
No, it's
No.
very complicated now.
Yeah, somebody that I have to like listen to and take care of maybe, but I don't know. How do you guys see it? Like imagine your living girl like your girlfriend moves in. Could you do it?
I don't think I could anymore, but at one time I lived for a decade and a half with a woman and I can't picture it now.
Charlie Ray?
What's that?
You're not even paying
How
attention? What is
could I
what is
live with
Jamie sending you? What kind of docking videos are you watching that you are enthralled by?
it was multiple women.
Docking?
Question being, could I live with multiple people, women?
No,
I
just
don't know.
just one. Like, could you do you see yourself partnering up with a member of the opposite sex where you guys tackle the world together and you pretty much spend every night watching TV and doing whatever the fuck couples do at their house? Could you do that?
I don't know that I could. I mean, I wouldn't mind being partnered up with somebody, but I'm I'm a big alone time kind of guy. You know, uh, I like a lot of time to just be able to just screw off and just do whatever I want to do and not have to compromise with somebody.
I
So,
get that. Don't have
uh,
kids.
yeah. My perfect living arrangement for me would be a really nice big house that has a joint common area, kind of like a round circular common area. It's got a living room, it's got a kitchen, it's got this, it's got that in it, and then there's her wing of the building, and there's my wing of the building, and then I'm still trying to decide. Maybe there's a joint bedroom that's there in the middle section too. Hey, and then we just do our own thing. I don't think most women are going to go for that, but I'm sure there's quite a few that would. There's a new popular thing apparently where married people they have two master suites in the house and they don't sleep together. I mean, they might sleep together, but then they don't sleep together.
That's the way to
They
do
do
it.
their own thing. I think, you know what? I think so. I mean, the thing is, I spent a whole lot of my life alone and I was used to living, sleeping by myself. And then I got used to sleeping with my wife after like 5 years in a row, and it was weird whenever I would sleep and she wasn't there, and it took me a while to get used to sleeping alone again. But now I'm used to sleeping alone again. It's like I don't know.
I just don't want somebody moving my shit.
Well,
Like
exactly.
when I'm looking for something, and I've had this happen many times in my life. It's like, hey, where's this? I go, oh yeah, that was by the table. I threw that out because it looked like clutter. I was like, it was something I was gonna do today. I put it there so it would remind me to do it today. Yeah, but it was clutter.
Right.
Like it wasn't clutter. It's how I fucking remind myself. It's like, how many times in your life has your partner ever said, hey, I can't find my keys. Hey, I can't find my purse. Hey, I can't find my wallet. Hey, have you seen these shoes? Hey, there was this receipt I had. How many times have you had that?
Lots.
Right?
Yeah.
And do you ever say, hey, have you seen this of mine? You haven't.
No,
I guarantee it.
never.
'Cause when you come home, you put your keys in the same spot. You put your wallet in the same spot. You put the shit you need in the spot that it goes. Like you could follow a woman. I mean, this sounds super, super bad. I can only speak from experience. So if you're a woman and you're listening to this and you're not like this, I do apologize. But from my personal experience, if
If
I,
if you're one of those rare people,
yeah,
yes.
if you're the chick who's like a guy, anyway, if you were invisible and you were to follow your wife from the front door to, say, putting on her like sweats and laying on the couch, you would find she would drop like a shoe off near the front door, a shoe off near the stairs. She would like drop her purse right there. She'd walk to the top. She'd put her keys like on the corner of the banister. She'd walk to the kitchen. She'd put down the thing that was in her hand, like a grocery bag. You would follow her downstairs. Her shirt would be in the hallway. Her socks would be in the bedroom. She just like leaves a fucking trail of shit and then says, hey, have you seen my whatever? It's like, yeah, you just sort of dropped it somewhere. Like, that's just how I have witnessed it. Am I alone here? Am I?
Not at all. And I
No,
think it's a game.
I,
Yes, totally.
I think it's the hey, look, a squirrel syndrome. I think that their minds are running like faster than ours, 24 hours a day, and they're always. I think that they even more than even me, a notorious overthinker. I think they're still overthinking me by at least a multiple of some sort, and they'll come in and they'll start to do something and they'll see something and it'll throw them off track. Then they'll start to do something and it just ends up everywhere. I have a very simple system. Like, I was like, I wish I had kind of a more organized area, like that was kind of like my, I don't know, entryway where I'd have everything at. But I have a
Like a
simple
boot room?
system because, yeah, like a boot room. I don't have that. I don't really have a good closet setup either. So for me, when I take whatever I'm wearing, I come in, I swap out clothes. I hang my keys. They're on my belt loop. My wallet's in my pants. Everything's in what I wore. I hang that up on a hook on the back of the door. And so then whatever I put on in the morning, I just take off that pair of shorts. Then I throw the shorts or jeans or whatever. If I decide to, I throw them in the dirty laundry on the way out. Easy for me. That's the way I do it. It's weird, maybe.
Yeah. Men think differently and do things
Yeah.
differently.
It's like we don't want problems, right? So
Yeah.
we'll try and pre-solve something that could be a problem.
Well, see,
So
there's a method to my madness, though. You know what my house looks like by looking behind me. If I
yeah.
put things down on a random place, there's a very good chance if I don't remember where it's at, it may take me a while to find it.
See, that's why
I
you
would
need a
love,
woman. So she could
well,
rearrange
see,
absolutely everything for you and throw out all the
the,
stuff she perceives as useless.
oh God, I would probably have to
You
commit
would
some
probably
kind
end
of,
up on the street with the boxes of things that are useless that she
no,
perceives as
I'd,
useless.
I'd probably end up in jail because, yeah, something might happen. Um, But no, my goal in this room is first of all, I'm gonna repaint it from the color that it is because
Yes,
I'm ready
sell
to
the TV.
change. Yeah, that needs to go. Uh, doesn't mean it will, but it needs to. Yeah, it will go. I've thought about that a couple times here this last week. I'm like, I think I'm ready to let that TV go.
I
It's
saw a
kind,
yard sale post on Facebook today in town here, and
yeah.
it said from 3:30 to 4:30, everything you see here is free, one per person. The bike is not free, and the snowboard is not free. Everything else is one per person. How many people do you think showed up to get that one thing for free and bought something else while they were there?
I don't
Nobody. They
know.
just took they took their free thing and they left.
You think so?
Probably not.
No,
I
it
would.
depends on the character of the people around there. Around here, it's a very good chance.
I think it's a pretty good marketing tool. You know, it's Sunday, 3:30. They probably done their yard sale or their garage sale at like 6 o'clock tonight. They're like, we got like 2.5 hours left. If we can get 50 people to show up, we will lose 50 things out of our inventory. 50 things that we don't really need anymore. That's why we're selling it. And even if somebody
Right.
bought something for $1, if each one of them bought something for $1, we made $50.
Well, you do see posts here a lot. People will throw up on the free listing, like on Craigslist, or like they'll throw it up on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, and they'll say garage sale leftovers. Everything at the end of the driveway is free. Please don't make a mess. Whatever, take what you want, or take it all, or
Oh yeah, they're
stuff
gonna
like
take it
that.
all like a champ.
Like
Yeah,
Claywood.
yeah,
Huck
yeah.
Tui.
So
Fuck too.
I've never seen anything free like that for like garage sale stuff. I thought it was pretty clever. I
Oh,
would.
happens all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that is pretty clever. I
Yeah,
won't
it's a
say that
good
it's
way to
not.
bring them in, get them in the door, and then
Well, I
if
mean,
they see
Yeah.
something they like, you're making money too.
yeah.
If you
I mean,
see
one.
something, make an offer I can't refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
ever
that's a
had a
pretty good
garage
idea.
sale?
Oh
So
yeah.
Have you ever had a garage sale before?
my mom
Yeah.
did with like her sisters and stuff when I was a kid, but I've never personally done it.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah. I hate it.
What are you scared of? People just snagging shit?
No, I just don't like generally having to interact with people, and then you have a whole bunch of people showing up and trying to barter, and I'm just like, just take it, just leave, go,
Yeah, when I put something down for a rock bottom price and they're like, "We take a quarter for it?" Fuck off.
just take it, get out of here.
It's a dollar and it
Yeah.
cost me like 20 and
I,
you're
I
trying to bargain it down.
I really hate the people on Facebook Marketplace when you put something up and you're like firm like price. This is the firm price, and the first thing you
Hey,
guys like, will you take 20? It's like I don't
Yeah.
do.
What did I say?
Do I fucking
Yeah,
respond? I don't even respond. It's like you don't get the luxury of
right.
my fucking response to pleasure you for the day.
That's
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
thing I don't like is the marketplace, because then you got people showing up at your place. I always set it up so you meet them somewhere, like, "Yeah, I'll see you down at the gas station or
Well,
something."
I always have it at my work. I'll say I'll bring it to my work. There's always somebody there. Just ask for a manager, and they're expecting you, Sherry, right? They're expecting you, and they're expecting you to bring $50.
That's
That's what
smart.
they're expecting, Sherry. And that way it's well lit. It's open like 14 hours a day. There's always 7 days a week.
Safe for both of you.
I guess so. I mean, I could still probably get stabbed,
Yeah, there is that possibility.
but at least there's cameras and witnesses. So
Yeah.
my death will be avenged. Well, probably not. I can't see anybody actually avenging
No.
my death. It's like, nope, he's
They
gone.
might call someone.
Maybe. Maybe.
I would avenge you.
No, thank
It
you. I
might it
appreciate that.
might it might take a while, but I would get to it eventually.
Uh, That's
Hey,
I've heard that
I'm on a
before.
road trip and I still haven't avenged Clay's death,
Yeah,
and the person that did it is in this city, and hey, there's a concert nearby that weekend. I think I could hit that and then take him out on the way back.
perfect.
Good deal.
The
Well
town's not
planned.
that big.
Yeah, yeah. Should be able to track him down. So,
Yeah, that's it. We matrixed, we garage sailed. What else you guys got? I've got a would you rather.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you
okay.
excited?
Absolutely.
Or I've got a fuck Mary kill.
Hmm. Let's take them both.
All right.
That's what she said.
Uh,
It was a good night.
so we've got a would you rather. Would you rather give a hand job to completion to current aged Mel Gibson while he yells anti-Semitic things at full volume right in your face? Or would you rather get a hand job from Edward Scissorhands with the skill that he uses to trim hedges and give haircuts, also to completion?
Uh,
Wow.
I will go first on this one.
Okay.
First of all,
I've been thinking about this one for weeks, Mr. Clay.
there is no way for Edward Scissorhands to give you a hand job with scissor hands without cutting your dick off. It doesn't matter what the fuck.
Really?
I
He
mean,
does haircuts. He doesn't cut people. He cuts hedges and they're beautiful. He learned.
what's he gonna do? Scrape the sides? I mean, I would seriously.
I don't
I
I
would.
don't question his skill level.
It's
Okay, first of
magical.
all, I would do Mel Gibson because A, it's still
Well,
cool to meet Mel Gibson. B, I'm not Jewish, so the anti-Semitic stuff
that's-
isn't going to bother me. I
I'm
mean,
just
it might be entertaining, I don't know. And,
I'm
I
just
mean,
picturing you extending your hand to Mel Gibson, like, "Oh, Mr. Gibson, it's such a pleasure to meet you." And he's like,
and he
under
puts
the
his dick in my hand.
circumstances, he just whips his dick. I was like, "Start fumbling around, boy," and then just starts
Yeah,
screaming in your face, anti-Semitic stuff.
yeah, but it would have an Australian accent. It would be slightly cool. I mean, I'm rather attached to my manhood. I'm not trusting anything with scissors around my penis. Period.
That's the answer that everybody has chosen that I've asked. How about you, Josh?
Josh is gonna
Well,
go Edward Scissorhands.
considering I am part Jewish, and
Ah,
I love when people scream anti-Semitic stuff.
Right in front of your
Not
face.
not crazy about the having to give a hand job, but it's better than a blow job, so I'll definitely
yeah.
take that option rather than getting my dick sliced off. Probably.
Exactly.
Or possibly sliced off.
All he needs is one little distraction and that thing's gone.
Well, the way I see it is if you don't move at all and you're very stoic and just sit there, chances are pretty good he's going to do a good job. But as soon as you flinch or you get scared, that's when you're going to move and he's going to slice the wang.
I disagree.
Well,
I see no possible way that he does a good job.
yeah.
What part of it's causing you pleasure in that?
And you said he has to do it to completion. I can guarantee you I will move during completion. And I mean, if you had your penis surrounded by razor sharp razors, would you want to have an orgasm?
Uh,
No.
no,
No.
I would also pick Mel Gibson. I'm just trying to find the one person who isn't going to pick Mel Gibson. And so far, they don't exist.
Exactly.
Damn.
All right, we got to fuck Mary
I would
Kill.
like to find a person who does pick Edward Scissorhands, and I would like to meet that person because they apparently have a penis of steel.
This is odd. I don't know. I want to meet the person who downloaded over 62 episodes in a week from Virginia.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
so
are said person,
a third of our catalog downloaded in a week. I don't know if they listened to it or they just downloaded it, but I tip my hat to you, sir or madam.
As do I.
And either
yes.
you're listening to it like you hate fuck something, you're just angry at it, or you did it for shits and giggles, or you're actually like telling your friends, "Hey, this is pretty fucking funny. You should listen to it." Or they're like, "Man, these guys are fucking idiots. God damn, you got to listen to these idiots. How the fuck did they even get on air? Who approved this garbage?" What do you think it is?
The latter.
Yeah, probably.
We're being made fun of.
I'm okay with it. As
All
long as
right.
there's ears.
We got fuck Mary Kill. We have an
Okay.
we have an 80s TV dad version, or we have an MCU. Which one do you guys want to fuck Mary Kill?
Ooh, I like both, but I'll go MCU.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So fuck Mary Kill. Pepper Potts from Iron Man, Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, or Whiplash from Iron Man 2. And you can't say no homo and make it not gay before you decide who you're gonna make love to.
Okay, I'm definitely okay. I'll go first. I'm definitely gonna say I'm gonna fuck Pepper Potts. Uh, however, if I marry him, do I get to have sex with him as well since I'm married to him?
Well, if you're married to a woman, no. But if you're married to a guy, they'll want to have sex.
Well, yay.
That's how that works, right?
Um,
Once you get married, the women don't want to have sex anymore, but the men still do.
well, I'm just trying to decide. I mean, I'm just trying to decide here. So, which would make more sense. Um, dang it.
Well, I got my
There we go.
answers.
All right. Well, tell you what, Josh, you go first.
I'm gonna fuck Potts because she looks like she's super boring in bed anyway. I'm gonna marry
Hmm.
Rocket the Raccoon because I love that little motherfucker. And of course, I'm gonna kill Whiplash because I don't know, no good reason.
Well, I would say the same order. I was just trying to decide that if I had to be married and I couldn't cheat or whatever, I would marry Pepper Potts and have sex with her after marriage. I'd fuck Rocket Raccoon because who knows? Maybe he's got some kind of far out technological advanced like pussy insert that he can stick up there, and I'll do that, and then I can release him back to the forest, let him run wild and chase wild trash pandas.
I
And Whiplash I would kill because, well, I think he was a homicidal maniac, and I don't know if I could trust him in my kitchen with knives.
Man, Rocket would just be so fucking mean to you in a relationship. He'd be
Oh,
a
I know. It's
terrible
why. It's
partner.
yeah,
You'd
yeah.
have
Pepper would be at
adventures.
least.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Pepper
it'd
would
be
have.
fun,
Yeah, yeah. But
but yeah,
You
imagine
get
how
to
much
go
of
to
a
space.
wild sex that would be. Come on now. You ever
yeah,
fucked a raccoon?
yeah. I guess you'd be
I mean,
like the Deep from the boys, and you'd be fucking octopus and stuff, and then
that's messed up.
yeah,
Are you having sex with fish again?
But just because you're married to Rocket doesn't mean you're having sex. You could just have one of those asexual
separate
marriages.
bedrooms, common
Yeah.
room
That's
to do it
true. Well,
all.
I mean, and that's why I said it depends. Do I get to have sex with my wife if I marry her? So if I got to have sex, I
Doubtful.
would marry
Other
Pepper
guys will
Potts.
get to have sex with your
But
wife, but
but
you won't.
if not, I would fuck Pepper Potts, marry Rocket Raccoon because me and him could have kick-ass straight heterosexual life mate fun.
Exactly.
And
Space adventures.
I mean, alternatively, I I don't want to kill Rocket. He's so cute. But I
Yeah.
mean, you could go like on homicidal maniac benders with Whiplash and just take people out. I mean, that could be fun, until you get killed by somebody else in the MCU, which probably would be like within a day. But I don't know.
I think we all chose wisely with this one,
I think it's the only
Yeah.
choice, really.
but you got to find you'd have to marry Rocket in space because I don't think anywhere on Earth is going to let you marry a raccoon.
Well, I think they'd be freaked out enough that he was
Maybe
talking.
Wakanda.
Well, Josh, Wakanda's not real,
Why
just
we
so you
gotta
know,
why we
right?
gotta choose
Neither are
Wakanda?
any of these characters.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
are I
why.
can guarantee there's people on this planet that think that Wakanda's real.
It's MCU based, so it's real.
Did you ever see
It
that
is
kid that did
real.
a report at school? He had to pick a country, and his
And he
friend
picked Wakanda?
he picked Wakanda. His friend recorded it from the back of the room, and the teacher's asking him like exports, imports, like GDP and stuff, and he's answering it. And she's like, "Oh, that
Vibranium.
yeah, that's so amazing." He answered it all MCU style. It was fucking
Yes.
awesome. But yeah, he did a
That
report on a fake fucking country. It's fantastic.
that is hilarious. So, yes.
But I mean, could she really be mad? I mean, just because it wasn't like a true place, he did all the necessary research, and he
I
found
don't
all
think
the
she
right
would have been
answers.
mad. She just would have been like, just so you know, like give him a good grade, but that's
I
a
don't know.
fictitious grade.
I picture her being like, "Oh, you guys think you're funny? Like you don't take this seriously?" It's like, well, I kind of did. Like it doesn't
Right.
matter what I picked. I answered all the questions. I followed through on all the criteria. But I don't think she would have liked being recorded. It made
Hmm.
her look
No.
stupid, right?
Yeah, they don't like that.
No. Well, most
No.
people don't.
Well,
Yeah,
those were good
nobody
ones.
likes. Yeah, agreed.
I think we should wrap this one up, make it a short one.
Thus concludes this episode.
And
Yes.
just like that, we're done.
That's what she said.
Well, the guy says that. Unless she's like so repulsed by you, she's like, yeah, we're done here.
No,
Get off of me.
I do a super awkward double backflip dismount and then land next to her snoring.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. Works every time.
I don't think you do.
As my phone lands, it hits Uber. It like ding.
I usually just like give them a couple drinks, I put them in the car, and I take them back to the dumpster I found them.
Wow, you hydrate them. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I need them to be ready for the next time I'm out there. I keep
Oh, of
thinking about
course.
that dumpster diving couple and how happy they are.
I do as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
one day
jealous
we
of
could
them.
all live the dream.
Living the dream, baby. Living
All
by a
right.
dumpster.
Well, thank you, Virginia, people or person.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Oh,
appreciate you. And if you do want to contact us, drop us a line and
yeah,
tell us
you know where to find
or
us.
ask us a question or tell us what you think. Either way.
Facebook, Answers for Everything podcast. Instagram,
Yeah.
is it AFE podcast?
Those
Is
are
it?
the ways.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Reach out. You'll find us. Hopefully.
We're out there. We're here.
All right. Peace out,
Yes.
Otto.
Peace.
Peace.
Let's go
I'm
third.
good.
Would you rather have your butthole leak blood whenever you sneeze, or have your dick get noticeably rock hard every time you hear the words either hi or hello? So
That's terrible.
you hear it in a movie, you hear it in a song, you hear it walking down the street, somebody says it to you. You're picking your kid up from preschool, somebody says, "Hi there, Josh," and boom, you get a raging noticeable boner.
I'd be like, yeah, that just happens.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Where you sneeze and blood like sort of trickles out of your rectum.
I don't sneeze very much, so.
I
But on
sneeze
the
a
other hand,
lot.
it would be nice to be able to just anytime you want to rock hard a boner, just go hello, hello, and boing, it's ready.
Yeah, I think the accidental boners is what you want to avoid, though.
It could get
Yeah.
awkward, that's for sure.
You're sitting there in a car, you get pulled over by the cops, and hello, do you know why I pulled you over today? Boom, raging boner.
They're like, wow, whoa, what's going on there, buddy?
You just
Yeah. Or
strap it down.
you're hugging your mom goodbye as you leave her house, and she says, say hi to whoever for me. Boom, you get a boner while you're hugging your mom.
But she'd be well aware of that problem already, so she'd avoid that word for you.
Or she'd say it a lot more depending on where you live. Like if you lived in Alabama or something.
Depends on how much of a bitch your mom is.
You'd have to be careful who to share that information with, that's for sure.
She would just call you randomly to say hi. Hi. What you doing? I'm at the movies. Hi. Fuck. Yeah.
Not again.
I don't know. It was worse having that orgasm every like 5 to 15 minutes. It just happened. It was rough to deal with.
I'll take the boner. Boners are fun. Bleeding anus is bad.
Charlie Ray, bleeding anus or boner?
I don't know. Can I have both?
Yeah, well, hey man, don't
At the same time.
choose. Every time you sneeze, you get a boner, and every time you get a boner, your butthole bleeds. Perfect.
No, no, I think I'll pass. I'll probably go, I don't know. I mean, if it's just like a little bit of light bleeding, it's not like it's like pouring out like the Shining elevator, you know? I mean, then I would go with the boner.
Think about how many pairs of underwear you're gonna have to clean with like dried blood on it, though.
No, you just wear a maxi pad back there. Well, now with wings.
Wear a full diaper.
I put a plug in my ass. Let's put a plug back there.
That works too.
It'll be a super absorbent butt plug.